Hi, I'm Wendy. I'm the Safety Director at Highway Driver, and we want to do a quick video explaining drug and alcohol testing. Drug and alcohol testing is required by Part 382 of the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Regulations. The reasons you may be drug tested are pre-employment, post-accident, random, reasonable suspicion, return to duty, and follow-up testing. First is pre-employment. A negative drug test is required before a driver can be permitted to drive a commercial motor vehicle. You're only required to be pre-employment drug tested, not alcohol tested. Next is random alcohol and drug testing. The regulations require CDL drivers to undergo alcohol and drug testing on a random, unannounced basis throughout the year. Many of the requirements with regard to random testing are the same for both alcohol and drug testing. The two areas in which the regulations differ deal with the random testing rate and the time period when the test may be conducted. For alcohol testing, a driver can only be tested while the driver is performing, immediately prior to performing, or immediately after performing safety-sensitive functions. Drug testing may be performed at any time while the driver is at work for the employer, not necessarily while performing a safety-sensitive function. Drug and alcohol tests will be required after accidents under the following conditions. If there is a fatality, if the driver is cited and there is bodily injury with immediate medical treatment away from the scene, or if the driver is cited and there is disabling damage to any motor vehicle requiring a tow. Keep in mind that some companies require drug tests after any accident. Next is reasonable suspicion. Drivers who appear to be under the influence of drugs or alcohol can be immediately tested. The last two only apply to anyone who tested positive or refused a drug test. The return to duty test is directly observed and a negative result is required before resuming driving duties. Follow-up testing is required for drivers who tested positive or refused a drug test and who have completed the return to duty process and have tested negative for a return to duty test. This testing is prescribed by the substance abuse professional for a minimum of 6 directly observed tests in 12 months, but can be extended for an additional 4 years. Please note that even though marijuana is legal in Massachusetts and medical marijuana is legal in Rhode Island, Connecticut, and New Hampshire, it is still illegal on a federal level. CDL drivers may not use marijuana even with a valid medical card. Please call me at 800-332-6620 if you have any questions. Thanks for listening.
Are you looking for a CDL driving job in New England? Highway Driver has local driving jobs with no heavy lifting, great pay, and full benefits. To apply, please click the link in the description below.